Hello everyone. It's a tough market out there, guys. It really is. I've been laid off since February 2nd was my last day of this year, 2024. And all I've been doing is basically submitting application, interviewing with recruiters, going through the whole process, trying to get a contract. So I'm exploring any options at the present time. Now the market is really tough, and I do have a lot of recruiters that calls me up and say, hey, I have a perfect opportunity for you. Then we go through the whole process of applying, face-to-face interview. It's becoming repetitive, and I am frustrated. Last year I was getting a lot of interviews left and right. People calling me, interviewing with the clients, and then it was up to me making a decision with which client I should go with, right? So at the beginning of this year, it's more about recruiter calls to say, hey, I have a job opportunity for you. I think it would be a great fit. We go through the process of interview with the recruiters, not with the client, and then all of a sudden the recruiter calls a couple of days and said, hey, the job was either closed or canceled, put on hold, or they offer it to someone else within the company. Now, I did have an interview that it went, in my opinion, it went great. But the feedback was that, which I find a little odd and shocked, is that one of the interviewers felt that I don't have the qualities to speak with the business. And I kind of sat back and say, well, hold up a second. The skills that a data engineer needs to have. Like, for example, I go face to face with the stakeholders just to get the bare minimum of the requirements, start coding or start prototyping something. Or in this case, getting all the information, so I have to negotiate with the but that's a soft skill that all data engineers have. I mean, maybe you did not like something that I said when it comes to negotiating with the stakeholders, or when you have different deadlines that comes at the same time, how you handle, how you shuffle that. I mean, realistically speaking, when you basically are working in an environment, you have to juggle a lot of deadlines. So you have to speak to people, negotiate. But never mind that, I was like, okay, but still, here I am, 15 days later. It's been an emotional ride for sure, because not sure what's going on out there. I mean, I read the news, I see the news, and there's a lot of people in tech that's basically getting laid off. Competition is fierce. So how can I keep myself competitive in this market? Well, since the layoff, I've been going back to my Udemy courses that I have taken back in the past, meaning any programming nuance that has been in the market. I'm keeping ahead of that. Daily practice coding of stuff that I've done, so you don't forget it. And practically, just continue applying, interviewing. Yes, it's very repetitive. It's very to the point that you go like, and it's the same thing. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna continue. I went from having contracts last year to have nothing at all this year, and that's because of how the market is. But at the end of the day, I will find something and keep growing in the meantime. Like, train myself, keep reading articles of new technologies, learn something new. Like right now, I'm interested in learning JavaScript, so I bought some Udemy courses for JavaScripting, and since I have the time now, I can go ahead and start, learning more about that. My advice for people that are in the same situation that I am, first of all, do not give up. Learn something new. Keep practicing your skills that you have learned in the past, so you won't forget the skills. So I will continue until I land my next job. And with that being said, see you next time.